Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Naya Zuleika and I'm here to tell you a story about humanity called A Tree for Friendship. It is written anonymously and you can search it up online if you'd like. Please note that this is my first time doing storytelling, so there are a fair share of inaccuracies here. The more I think about the human species, the more grateful I am for its existence. Despite wars between humans on the basis of their diverse cultures, religion, politics, and general beliefs, there are still social beings. As I was in primary school, a teacher asked me and my classmates what primary item we will bring if stranded on a deserted island. The answers varied from bringing practical items for survival in the wild, such as food and water, to items to pass time. I, in particular, thought of bringing all of my favorite animals. Since then, my desire for social contact also values human and not merely animals. While wars are fought by human and the climate change and general pollution is made possible by and through mankind, people are also able to enhance lives and reduce sufferings of others. The more I think about what is important in life, the more I value the simple things in life, such as laughing, talking, and dancing with friends and family. There are things that are easily shared with one's own species, and while other beings can contribute to a happy life, human beings have enriched my life to the uttermost. In particular, there is one story of mine that I cannot forget about that emphasizes for me the kindness of humanity and friendship. Having been living for the 5 months in Kenya during the past year, I have gotten in touch with both poor and rich people on the very countryside in Kenya. I witnessed the huge gap in the living and working of those classes of people that are to date still upheld by colonial structures interwoven into the Kenyan systems and politics. I was lucky to work with an entirely Kenyan-born local initiative that operates for the marginalized people outside towns and supports many people in their understanding of their own rights and values, besides more practical support in health and financial education. There I met Pauline. Pauline has become a dear friend of mine despite our differences in age, culture, and experiences. She introduced me to her dance group, who welcomed me and awarded me the status of Maasai, one of the old original tribes in Kenya. This was not only very surprising, particularly due to the sporadic contact I had with most of the dance group members, but also a huge honor and rare occasion for any outsiders in Kenya. Pauline and the rest of the women group thereby welcomed and included me in their own community and treated me from that day on as one of their own. As my time in Kenya came to an end, as a way of saying goodbye, Pauline told me that she planted a fruit tree on the day of my departure. A fruit tree, so that whenever I come back, I may see the fruits the tree bears. She planted a specific tree to value and never forget the friendship we have. This simple and kind gesture deeply touched my heart. It is coming from a true friend who, despite all our differences, accepted me as the person I am and welcomed me into her own world. If I imagine today that I would be stranded on a deserted island with only animals around, I know that I wouldn't be happy in the long run. I will miss out on so much kindness and exchange that is happening through social interaction with one's own species. I learned that human kindness comes often through small gestures, and sometimes they may even almost be invisible. In some instances, they may take the form of a good friend telling you that she planted a tree in your honor and in the hope that you will reunite once again in the future. For someone who has lost their hope for humanity many times, this story deeply touched my heart. It reminds me that even though there are many bad things out there, there are still good things that comes with it too. And honestly, I wouldn't take any of it for granted. It reminds us that we should never give up, and that there are still many people who love and care for us, and that they wouldn't trade their love and their friendship with you for anything in this world. I apologize if there are anything I said that offended you. It was not my intention to do so. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.